Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
My name's Kai Austin.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from like 20 minutes outside Detroit, Michigan.
So what brings you to Boston?
Well, actually, when I was in like elementary school, my best friend moved to Boston, and I always told myself that I like wanted to go to school in Boston, and that I'd live here at some point. So yeah, I guess like that kind of initially drew me here. And yeah, I just kind of like in visiting her, I just kind of like fell in love with the city and like, yeah, the people here and yeah.
Did you visit any other schools in Boston?
No, I just visited Northeastern.
What made Northeastern stand out to you?
I think the co-op system really stood out to me, and I think also I know that a lot of the students here are just very like dedicated, and are really like serious about what they're doing and passionate about it. And that's kind of an environment that I wanted to be in college.
You mentioned co-op. Have you been on co-op yet?
I haven't, no.
Are you looking or no?
No, I actually, coming into Northeastern, I was a marine biology major, and now I'm journalism and public health, so I have to like catch up on classes, and yeah, so I plan on going on co-op next fall.
Marine biology to journalism is a crazy switch. What impacted that change?
Yeah, I think for me, marine biology, it's super interesting to me, but I think pursuing a career in that might not be what I really wanted to do. Yeah, but I found it really interesting, but I wanted to do something a little bit more like creative, and yeah.
Where do you think journalism is going to take you in the long run?
I don't know. I think I don't really plan on sticking with like political journalism and things like that. I'd rather write about like culture pieces and like fashion and music and like things like that. So yeah, I could see myself doing something like that long term. Yeah.
Do you have any idea where your dream job would be?
Ooh, probably like Rolling Stone, or maybe like Vogue or like something like that. Yeah.
So I take it you're big into music?
Mhm.
What's your favorite genre?
Ooh, I don't know. I've been really liking pop music recently. I feel like there's been like a big resurgence in pop music and like the sound of it. And I think a lot of like female artists are kind of driving that change. So yeah, I think like been watching that kind of happen. And yeah, I think a lot of the music that has been coming out recently has just been super creative and like different than what we've heard before.
Who do you think are some of the pioneers behind that pop resurgence?
Ooh, I think Chappell Roan. I think everyone has heard about her. I think she's kind of made people a lot more excited about pop music because it's really creative, and it's something that we haven't really heard before, and like also just her performance style and her overall vibe and aesthetic I think is just really unique, and yeah, it just kind of like gets me excited. Yeah.
Do you play any instruments or sing or anything like that?
I do musical theater, and I'm in New Stage at Northeastern. So yeah, I sing, and then I've tried to like learn how to play the guitar, but yeah.
In addition to New Stage, are there any other clubs you do at Northeastern?
No, unfortunately, New Stage takes up a lot of my time. Yeah, I'm at rehearsals like 8:30 to 11 o'clock at night every day, and it's just a lot. So hopefully, as this semester goes on, I'll be able to like settle in a little bit more, and like join a couple more clubs and stuff like that. But yeah, for now it's kind of New Stage. Yeah.
How has New Stage impacted your time at Northeastern so far?
I think in high school I did a lot of theater, and all of my friends were kind of in that group. And I don't know, I think like it just brought a big community, or a sense of community for me back in high school, and it's been nice to be able to continue that in college with New Stage, because I think like the community here is awesome, and like yeah, just super talented people, and yeah, I've been really happy and grateful that I can continue performing and doing that. Yeah.
If you could join any other club on campus, what would you do and why?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, in the spring, I wasn't doing theater, and I like saw some poster for like the Survivor Club at Northeastern, and I love Survivor, so I think that would be funny. Yeah.
Have you played any sports when you were younger?
I played. I did swim team for basically like all my life. And like I did summer swimming, and winter swimming. Like basically just swimming year round. Yeah, from a really young age. And then also I played soccer for a couple years. I played lacrosse, like field hockey, just yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Would you say those sports at all like influenced your will to maybe do something like a Survivor Club?
Yeah, I think so. I think I come from a very competitive family, and I think like sports has helped me like channel that, and yeah, I think coming out of high school and not doing sports, because I'm not in any sports right now, but I think coming out of high school and not being in any sports has been, I don't know, I miss it a lot, and I think yeah, like I like with Survivor, like you get that like competitive kind of nature. Yeah.
You mentioned your competitive family. Who in your family do you think it was who influenced your competitive side the most?
I think probably my dad. He grew up like he had 3 siblings, and like they were all like super competitive with each other too. And I think I have 3 sisters, so I think he kind of like passed that down to all of us. And yeah, I think like even like board games and like sports and stuff like that, he was always there and always like rooting for me. And like yeah, it's just whatever we're doing, it's always like a game or a competition. Yeah.
Has growing up in a house with 3 sisters like impacted the person you are today?
Yes, I think I am the person I am today because of my sisters. I think yeah, they're everything to me. I think yeah, we're all super close in age. We're all like within like 2 years of each other. So yeah, we're all super close, and even like during like the pandemic and stuff, like it was so nice to have them, because I know a lot of people, like only children, and I don't know, like people who aren't close with their siblings like really struggle during that time. So yeah, it was really nice to like have like basically like friends, you know.
What's one thing you would like to tell each of your sisters right now?
I think, I don't know. I think to all of them, I would say like I miss them, and like because we're all in different states right now, and yeah, I think like that I miss them, and I don't know. Yeah, I think each of them are kind of right now like on the precipice of doing something important. Like my sister's like about to start a new job. Another one is like whatever, like working through like friend stuff at college and whatever. But yeah, I think like just like keep going and like take time for themselves, and yeah.
What about to like, let's say your mom or your dad? What would you like to tell them?
I don't know, kind of the same thing. Like yeah, I miss them, and like I don't know, I wish I had more time to talk to them more. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I mean, I'd like to call them and just like catch up with them, and yeah. Yeah.
Did you have any pets at home? Or?
Yeah, I have 5 dogs actually. So my parents are divorced, so I have 2 dogs at my mom's house, and then 3 dogs at my dad's house.
Yes.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah. I apologize if this is too personal, but how has a divorce affected you, positively or negatively?
Yeah, I think it's nice that like I have 2 families that are happy, and I think like my family is better for like the divorce happening and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it made me a much stronger person, and like yeah, it definitely brought me and my sisters closer together. Yeah.
What would you say your biggest strengths are?
I think I'm a pretty determined person. I think like when I set my mind to something, I can get it done one way or another. Yeah, and I think I'm good at like listening to people and like talking to people. I think yeah, I feel like with like my friends and stuff, like I'm friends with like a lot of different people, and I'm just able to connect with a lot of different people, and I've just had like a lot of experiences that have allowed for me to relate to a lot of different people. So yeah, I'd say like that's the number one thing that would make me like unique, I guess.
Any weaknesses you can think of?
No, I have no weaknesses. No, I think, I don't know, I'm definitely like horrible at time management. I definitely, I don't know, I think it's hard for me to slow down and like take time for myself too, and not just be like, go, 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 go. So yeah, I think that can be hard for me, and it's something I've been trying to work on. But yeah.
So last question, where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Oh, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I really, after college, I want to travel and like live somewhere different, you know? Because I was NU in Greece my freshman, like coming in here, and like I loved just living in a different culture. So hopefully living abroad somewhere, and like, yeah, doing or writing about like culture or fashion or music and things like that, like within a certain community or country, and yeah, just like really immersing myself in that. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Thanks.